We're overreacting to like blowing our load. Blowing our load. According to YouTube, I do not have enough subscribers to sustain myself. So please like and subscribe. And if you want a coaching session, click the top link in the bio. Otherwise, sit back and take some notes and enjoy the video. Do you have any E-kittens now that you're Immortal 3 again?
No, I'm still lonely.
You're still E-holess?
Yep.
Unlucky, bro. Why are you E-holess? Alright, starting by fine, no issue. You're playing short with Tether Nade, it's okay. You should be shifting. Here's the thing, plays need to be established at the start of the game. So like you kind of know you want to Tether Nade, but here's the thing, you're Tether Nading off of contact, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what is your plan if they don't contact?
The TP, because they're probably gonna be B.
Okay, so that's your plan to TP. Did you tell Reyna that?
No, I didn't.
No. So that's like something you got to think about is like, okay, we're planning to do this. So our original plan is let's fight short. Okay, that's fine. I don't have an issue with that. Our backup plan after let's fight short is we're going to TP and fight with Reyna and crunch them through the TP. So that's our initial play. So you need to make sure that your team is on the same page, not just the individual you're working with as well, of any other individual that you might have to work with. I'm not telling you to direct all 5 people, but what I am saying is, hey, let's nade short off contact. Reyna, can you tell us if they're coming up B and we'll Tether Nade through?
I'm gonna TP.
Yeah.
Are they in hookah yet? Let me know when they're hookah so I can TP.
This is what I mean is the comm's late, so now you're probably not going to get to go with this. Whereas if your Reyna was fighting hookah and gave you the comms, you would have probably gotten 2. And this is the difference between you winning a round and you losing a round and blowing $800 in utility and getting no value. Is that one simple comm? Okay. Roomba.
They have finger.
No, don't do this. Here's the thing. Think about your situation. Do you know how bind works as a map?
Yes, kinda.
So let's say we fight short here. If you want to re-aggress short, you're going to have to use a lot of utility for almost no space. I wouldn't have even shown Tether Nade this round if I'm going to be honest. But the issue is you're showing Tether Nade on an eco round when you'd rather cheese somebody on like a bonus round or a buy round. Because that increases your probability of win. Because let's be realistic, Tether Nade is just a cheese strategy. It's like, oh, we're blowing 2 of our most important kits at the start of the round in hopes that we get a kill. One, I wouldn't show this on a save round or like a bonus round. So that's bad. Next thing is like after you get this kill, my first initial thought is, okay, what can we do? Do we want to re-aggress this short angle? Not really. I don't think I'd want to re-aggress this. If anything, I would want to go fight showers now at this point. Because if you have showers control, can they plant the bomb?
Not really. They have to have at least like one person holding for them, or they have to like smoke it off.
They have to have one person holding, and then you have utility to force them off the bomb,
Right.
and then it's just kind of fucked, and then it buys times for rotations or allows your team to like double lock down the side of the map. So essentially what's going on here is that like you're just constantly fighting for this to the death, and it's just not really that valuable. If this gets another person, I'm gonna be depressed in the enemy team. At this point, you've shown the Tether Nade 3 different times. You have to start mixing it up. You basically get to Tether Nade about like 3 to 4 times a half. You can't keep doing it because then you're just gonna blow 2 massive pieces of utility.
Holding truck.
I don't mind the Roomba, I guess, but I would wait longer. Let's think about this. They just took contact on this side of the map. So this is like an internal timing clock thing. They just took timing on this side of the map and the smoke just went down. So what are the odds that they're just gonna like fly through the smoke or just be like sitting here like immediately? Not very high. So here's the thing. Contact made, kill made. This part of the map is now open. If they cut noise, then you can Roomba in about 15 seconds. If they are stomping, your Brimstone will know. So that means you can just like either TP play, you can fast rotate, right? There's a bunch of different things you can do. You can push down short, but this Roomba right away offers no value to you as a player because like think about it, 120 seconds. Here's the thing though, when you're using utility like this is when you want to start going out. When the value of your utility is the highest is as the chaos is happening. I would suck nade default and then pop ult and then like clear back sight and clear this corner as well. Those are the first couple things I want to do if you really want to commit to this retake. I'd even think about saving here. We have a chamber op. That'd be really good going in the next round. Now, that's not how clips are made, but if you really do want to win, saving is kind of broken.
One call, yeah. I'm gonna ult it.
Oh no. Why do I say no?
I think having the threat of my ult is probably better than just blind ulting.
Yeah, think
Well,
about
I
the
guess
pressure
I'm
it
confused
creates on them. And if they swing into you, especially if you're on this top truck position, you're going to get a kill. So that's just kind of something to think about. So many people underestimate Raze's ult as just a zoning tool. Like, bro, here comes a party, bro. You're not fucking running at that bitch. I guarantee that.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I will, but like, you're not, right? Like, the majority of people won't. But I'm a psychopath, and I just have a death wish. But yeah. So just like pop the ult, use it as a zoning tool. They peek you short, you get a free kill, right? Maybe you go 1 for 1, but going 1 for 1 in that situation is pretty good. Right, that nade doesn't really do anything. You're just like throwing it to throw it at this point and hoping that they eat damage by it. Right, so this is a point where you could have used a nade. Let's say there's a Sky Dog. You want to fucking trade utility. All right, my nade for her dog. It's not the worst trade in the world. My nade for her nade. That's another example of like a situation where you can kind of trade utility. Notice how your fade, okay, pay attention to this, right? Look what your fade does. Sky dog. Fade comes in. Fade nade for like, so this one tether cancels out the dog and the nade. So that's an example of a good utility trade that exists in this game.
Yeah, there's three, wait.
Yeah, I would.
Dog, I'll swing up dogs.
This is just too much utility because like you know they're not executing. Yeah, where did these people
Nothing
just swing you
shower so
from?
far.
Here, your dog stalled. Right, we don't need to blow our nade yet.
Chamber
We're
did.
overreacting to like blowing our load. Blowing our load.
I'll
We
swing up.
need to have like our gun out and just like hold
Chamber's
for a
left
second.
side and raises your
Or like jiggle with our utility out, and the second they try to run
again,
in,
dog
we
again.
spike our nade. All dead.
Left side.
Right, we get this kill, but it's because Rez X 3181 is just not the best player. He actually has the advantage in this fight. He peeks you on an off angle that you're not ready for.
Right, very still. Nice
Good
thing.
comms. I have your right. I like that from you. Very good way to play this. You're letting Fade take the duel because she's going to push up anyway. Hunt ecos. And you're holding her right to make sure she doesn't get double swung
I'm
from
getting
a
orb.
location.
Cover me.
I like the fact you're farming orb. It's an eco, so you might as well get as many ult orbs as possible. Like, so here's the thing. You have a lot of
They
things
short,
that
they
you've
short.
improved upon and that you're better at already. Like, I can see it,
Sure.
right? Your overall understanding of the game and like what we're trying to optimize. Here, okay, you know, right as I compliment people, they just do some really stupid shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the second I give someone a compliment, I swear to God, every coaching session is the second that they're just like being dumb. What should you have done? Wait for Fade. And do you even need to fight this?
No, because we
What
have
are they-
shower control.
We have shower control. Your team has the rest of the map control. So the only place it can be is in this area. And you
Yeah,
gotta
I agree.
think at this point, right? We have showers control. This is the control they have of the map. And we have everything outside of that area. Okay, we haven't shown tether nade in a while. We should be TPing with this. But like, and we don't have anybody playing hookah, so like if we want to tether nade through this, we are playing weak side and we are playing around this TP, and we're just saying fuck it, we're gonna leave A open,
TP hookah.
which I don't agree with, because you guys should just be showers here and saying fuck it. Like maybe you have one person jiggling showers since you don't have one smoke, and then you have one person jiggling from showers to A short to make sure
nade
you
it.
can't cross, and that's like how you want to play it. But
Tremendous.
what are the problems with this player? So far, it has a lot to do with like understanding his utility usage.
Short.
And his comms still need a little bit of refinement, and then like also just kind of
Sure.
exposing himself to positions that just don't make sense. Like this, for example, it's like he's short. His objective shouldn't even be to hold short. It's like you can't stop an A push as two players. You can stall it for sure. You can stall the plant, but you can't stop the push. Right? Since you can't stop the push, you might as well just go fight showers and hold that control. That control will be more valuable in the retake than having to fall to backside.
Good, dude.
Oh, your internal clock for smokes is fucking awful. Jesus fuck, dude. Holy shit, man.
Pretty shit buy. Let's just fight together.
Pretty shit bye. Let's
Asher's
just
the
fight
one who can
together. I don't mind the
player on
call,
the
but
right.
like, where are we fighting?
Yeah.
Like, we're fighting short? Cool. I mean, that's what we've been doing.
I'm gonna rim bit.
You're just doing this too early. Here's the thing that you're doing is like, you're just blowing your utility as fast as possible. Like, the second somebody makes pressure anywhere, and you've probably noticed this about you, is like when you get to those like 30 seconds left in the round, you kind of feel like you don't know what to do anymore, other than just like ego swing something.
Yeah.
Like if you really want this and you really want this space at like 130, it doesn't really make any sense because then they'll just come re-clear you later with another dart, right? Okay, this is something you'll learn. When you're in hookah, go forward or go backwards, because if this raise does make this TP play, just take the hookah control. This back left is now yours because the Roomba, walk in and go backwards. Either walk in and go backwards or walk in and go forward. Going forward's obviously worse, but you can walk in and go backwards. So that way when you're ready to come fight this, you can, it's up to you. Because then I'm losing the round. Now you're on eco. So on eco, the thing I like to say is go for orbs. Because think about it, one round sooner to having your ult is the difference between like winning and losing a round in the
Tear
future.
them down.
So I would just like fight showers and dual showers. I would fight long and dual long, and I'd go for the orbs.
Needing right.
You're throwing nade to clear right side because you played right last time. You guys preemptively break trip. Now you got hookah control.
Chamber TP.
Okay, so
Just
you've
don't
made
run
a
there,
good
I'm gonna
adaptation
right in.
of like, okay, I'm just gonna fucking nade
And
right
we'll
side,
TP.
and I like that. You want him to hold TP because you're making TP plays. These are good adaptations.
Boss side.
So this guy breaks this. This is also something that I think you should do. They're on an eco. Just fucking swing with your Roomba. Literally be swinging
Hold
with this shit.
TP.
Because you can always pull out your nade afterwards, but if this Roomba gets broken, now you have to worry about both sides of hookah, and now like
Side.
going into this is like impossible. It's
Right.
not impossible, but it's just hard. So in this team comp, you have to recognize what utility do we have to take what space. So you and Fade should always be splitting up. So you have Fade and you have you. So what do you need to take A?
You need shower control.
So now look at this. How is your chamber ever going to get showers control if they fight for it? Win a duel, that's all you have, right? If they don't give him the duel, then he's just kind of fucked.
Fire in the hole!
I'm running.
Flash hookah. Enemy spotted. God.
You have to realize that this guy's just playing aggressive at this point. You either go wide with your Roomba and like you sprint up, or you just like walk left, and you have to remember Sky's playing aggressive. Somebody's playing counter flash. Nobody's playing counter flash. If you want to walk up, you have to tell one of your teammates to play counter flash. If you don't
Yeah.
want to walk up, then you can just go left side.
Take hold. Here comes the fire!
Satchel, ult, satchel, big dog. Here, we're trolling.
Dude, what?
There's no reason for us to play like this. 3v1 post plan, just have
Player.
one person go showers, have you guys
Branding.
double up U-Haul, and then boom, you just win. So, not bad. Talk about your ability usage. That was the biggest kind of part of it. Understand the value in the utility. For example, blowing tether nade at the start of the round isn't really worth it. If you are using what I like to call reclared utility, fight with it most of the time. And then the example is safety first, greed comes later. Don't assume people won't play places until you've then read your enemy. Comms. Make sure to have if/thens on bind if you have an alternative play. Better update comms, and then changing tone of voice based on importance. If they're execing site, you need to make it like, yo, bitches, they're execing site. Map control, understanding how to fight. Also, figure out how each map works in terms of fighting for things. So for example, if you're playing more scrappy maps like Breeze, feel free to just take duels. But if you're playing a map like Bind, understand like, okay, this is a compartment that we want to hold control of because it gives us a massive advantage. Other than that, I mean, your gameplay is like overall pretty damn solid for like how much improvement you had. I mean, Ascendant 3 to Immortal 3 in a month. Very good. Good job. Proud of you. This is kind of like the general direction I would go with you. And once you kind of focus on these things and once you kind of get them down, you should be good, if that makes sense. Keep
Thank
going,
you.
keep grinding. And I look forward to seeing you message me when you hit Radiant. Have a good day. And
right.
I'll see you next time. Or if you stop in my chat, I'll see you then. All right.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Peace.
Peace.
Thanks for watching to the end of the video. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below, because God, I'd suck someone's dick to get put in the algorithm. YouTube, if you're watching this, just let me know.